Давайте я переведу, да, вот, а потом вы продолжите.
Очень плохо слышно. Перевести?
Да. Сейчас, а потом вы продолжите.
So, from what we've just heard our lawyer said, this amnesty is for clean illegal immigrants that are staying in the country. What she means by clean is that you have not been banned from entering the country. You have not fallen into any administrative law violation, fine, received. You've not been in prison, or you've not, violated other legal laws of other laws of the country. So those are people that are clearly eligible for this amnesty. But on the contrary, if that is not the case, there's a possibility that you might not be allowed out of even the center that you have gone to go and apply for yourself. So for us, this is a very dirty situation. Let me put it that way. It's a very dirty situation, and that is why we call it. Let me please, before she continues, I want our other guys to help put up what I must have forgotten in the translation. Please go ahead. Maria, подождите, пожалуйста. Okay. Jack, please do the sharing. Do the sharing of the links, please, Jack, to all the fora. Thank you. Immediately. You have access to all the fora. Thank you very much. Please, Julius, Barrister Tony, Oluremi.
Yeah, please. Can I comment?
Okay, yeah, President, please.
Yeah, please. I think we have to maximize her time. Where she is not comfortable.
Okay.
To summarize what she has said, in my own opinion, first, that this law is a double-edged sword. Police will use it at their convenience. The main purpose of this law is to make sure that every legal immigrant is documented, that is on a register.
Yeah.
But if you have not in any way violated Russian law, came in, your visa expired, you remained here, you have a chance to apply for this particular amnesty. You have to go to the medical tests. You have to write Zableni. I don't know how to
application.
You will write application. When you write the application, please mute everyone that is not talking now, please. Fingerprints and everything. When that is done, there's another clause she said there, which is very important. For you now to be legalized, you need to know Russian history and Russian language. That exam, you have to have it. This is only the procedure that will give you the chance of having a legal
apply.
To apply. So it's not only that you just go and apply for police station and go home. No. That you will have these documents and you should be able to tell the history of Russia.
Yeah.
So this is the clause there. So I think we should allow her to continue so that we can.
Да, Мария, продолжайте, пожалуйста. Спасибо.
Да, значит...
Я вас прибью. Если можете, так как сейчас связь хорошая, вы можете тогда вот на английском, да, говорить. Если же есть пояснение, please, I'm doing it. Если пояснение о вашем тогда вот мы можем уже вот ребятам объяснить. Спасибо.
Okay, so because I think I think I already replied those questions which can exist due to this law, because the first and more important thing which I can have to say, that this law is was made not for amnesty. You should understand this. This law was made just to control illegal migrants. So the amnesty which our president was giving to foreigners those previous years, it was not once, it was like few times it was like this, but that was amnesty. This is not amnesty in that way which you want to hear and which you expect. But some of people, of course, they can be successful with this chance to legalize themselves here without be deported. But everyone, no matter what, everyone still has risk. Because why? Because we should not forget something, that not only these horrible changes for me as a lawyer with a very long practice, that they now give the right to take decisions about deportation and about deportation through deportation camp, Straf, it's not a problem, but deportation, exactly. They gave this right, they took this right from the judge and they gave this right to the police. This is horrible. This is horrible because police, okay, judges, they really, due to my practice, judges, they was trying to see the, how to say, like every unique situation, so which the person has, if he is married or she is married, if he or she has a Russian kid here, or other reasons why this person didn't leave the country in time, and all of this. Not all judges, of course, but still they did. So here the police, they don't care, because police, they have another
agenda.
Задачи. У них
Agenda, yes, agenda.
Yeah,
yes.
so they you know, they have another functions. So, and for them, it's more easy to deport everyone without even trying to understand the situation of, so if someone was in hospital or what. So, I mean, this is horrible, really. And in this reality, of course, after this, if the decision will be taken against you, so you will be deported. And of course, you can go after this and appeal to the court for this decision. But it will be already more difficult to get some positive decision after this. So this is my own opinion due to my professional experience. So about this also, this is the migration police, of course, will take the decision about not the court, not the judge, because in the court you have more rights, you have more chances, you have more power, even, let me say, power to defend yourself, to prove your point of view and all of this, and to win. But with police, it's like a Russian roulette. This is, for me, I see this like this. And of course, if you want really to even submit with this petition to ask the Russian government to forgive you and legalize you, of course, you have to speak Russian in the level which RVP required, and know the Russian history. So, and of course, they can even check if you will just give them this certificate as before, like everyone can get it for the same certificate for RVP for language and history. So here they can even interrogate you, so ask you questions, and you should speak. You should speak, no, not only speak Russian, but you should speak even tell them at least some history of Russia. So you need to be ready for these kind of things. Or, of course, it can be some other ugly side of this, because we are talking about police, and unfortunately, I think you all know about this, because this is not only in Russia, it's all over the world. And of course, it can be corruption. Of course, it can be corruption, because not, every police officer is a good officer. Of course, they will see that when they can see that they can make money, of course, they will do like this and somehow demand money and all of this. Or I think some people, they will start telling I have people in police, give me, I don't know, 1 million, I will go and do this for you. So I will legalize you and all of this. So people also, they have to be very careful with these kind of things, not to trust anyone, because a lot of people will now try to earn money on this without giving any result. I mean, bad, like zero result or bad result. But they will just try to earn some money using this situation. So unfortunately, I cannot say anything like very beautiful and great, maybe which you was expecting from me, but there is a chance, but you have to prepare for this very carefully. And till now, even because I was talking to the people whom I know personally in police and immigration police, so till now they didn't even get the information from their boss how to use this law and practice. So they're just saying, "Oh, let them come with the list of those documents which we demand, with the petition, and we will see what we will do." That's it. But in the same moment, again, you should understand that when you're coming there, they have power now to arrest you right there, to take decision of deportation and to deport you.
Okay. So from the questions that we had from our people, they're asking, after this deadline of 30th of April, what happens? That is, what is the fate of people that are illegally in the country?
What I can't hear.
Ну, после вот это, конец вот эта амнистия, как вы объяснили, что это двухсторонний это меч, а после окончания вот это срока, то есть люди, которые все равно в стране находятся, какими у них судьба?
Те, которые не обратились, those who
Да,
didn't,
не обратились, да.
This is what because I especially said about this, that now the power was given to the police now, from the courts to the police. So that this is very, again, I will repeat this, that this is very ugly situation. If they didn't use this chance, so whomever will be arrested by police, they will be deported. This is what police say, exactly. So this is what police say. So because the first, and they will make spravka, they will make spravka and put in the case file that this person who will be arrested after 30th of April, because this law valid up to 30th of April. So those who will be arrested after this, police will put special spravka in this case, in his case, that he didn't
leave the country.
submit for this amnesty. So this is the fact. So they will put this spravka inside the case. So if after they will take the decision for this person to deport him, for example, to put him in the deportation camp, and he will appeal for this decision to the court. So his case will go to the court with this spravka that he didn't even use the chance to legalize. So this is like, I don't know even which word, even in Russian, I can use here. So, it's like this, you have the risk to be deported. And like this, you have if you will not submit with this law, then your situation can be more worse. You understand? So so the judge will see, so you didn't even try. So then go to your country and be banned after this. So they are making things so difficult for people with this amnesty there, and with these changes in law. They are not more. They didn't become more easy. They are. I don't know.
Ужесточали, да, вот закон, так
Я считаю,
понимаете?
что да. Я считаю, что да. Я считаю, что ужесточили. Это только кажется. Только кажется, что это вот... Но при этом все равно есть, скажем, шанс легализоваться, потому что они все равно будут кого-то легализовывать, они будут. Вот того, у кого есть... The one who will have everything, is how I said, all the papers, Russian language, Russian history, medical reports, biometric, so all of this without штраф and without anything, he can be legalized very, very beautiful way.
Okay.
And they also put there you also have to bring with you. I don't remember. Excuse me if I mentioned this or not. That if you have if you was having some штраф before, or you pay tax or something. But tax, of course, this is for not for you. This is for our this Uzbek and Tajik. But if you, because how you can pay tax if you cannot work legally, if you're so for example, if you was having штраф, you have to bring with you the receipt that you paid the штраф. So only like this you can legalize yourself. This is what they say.
Okay.
So, but at the same moment, you don't have to have any reasons to be banned. So what is this? This is it's how it's written in the law. What is this? How, if you have штраф, okay, one штраф maybe you have, maybe you don't have reason to be banned. Two and more штраф, you have all the reasons to be banned. The fact that you are already stay here, overstay here, you have already reason to be banned. You understand? So like the law, which you can use like this and like this.
Okay. So another question is this: if eventually someone is legalized, and now he or she wants to apply for full residency, that is maybe to get a resident permit, consequently get Russian passport. Is that possible, or shall the person remain as just a legalized immigrant and nothing more?
No, with this, they cannot get just like this passport or RVP or whatever. No, the passport, RVP, and visa they can get due to the law, due to those reasons which we have now in the law, which also there was changes last year, also some ugly changes due to this the reasons to submit. But they, due to this law, they will have some limitations. How you ограничения?
Limitations.
Yeah, limitations. Yeah, you're correct.
Limitations. They will have some limitations, and so that, like the контролирующий орган, like the контролирующий орган. So here, like migration police, the which we can call it department or what, which will control this illegal migrant. You understand? Because they will be in the list, so they can give him some punishment, like limitation, like limit his rights. You understand? So in some ways they have the right to limit his rights, not forever, but for some time. So about this exactly, like how they will do this and what like it will be, how it will look, they still have some discussions about this.
Okay.
But they will, but of course this is like temporary limitation. It will be like some temporary story.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Engineer, please ask about the extension of visas, Imo, about the extensions of visas, student visas that have expired or is about to expire. Can they extend it while here using this opportunity?
This law or what? Which about students? I'm sorry, I didn't.
If
maybe
students,
read it full. I only know that those who are married here and they don't have RVP or VID yet, and they're married here and they are now in Russian Federation for 1 year visa for this invitation, private 1 year visa as a husband or wife of Russian resident. So they can extend this visa here for 1 year.
Exactly.
Without going out. So they can extend it here. But about students, I'm sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, students that their visas are about to expire, but their schools refused them, refused extending their visa. Yes.
Yeah, I think yes, they can. If about to expire, already expired.
It's about to expire. Or yes, both.
Because this law, it's only for those who already illegally here. You understand? So, because those who visa is about to expire, they are not illegally here. They have chance to go by themselves back home.
But they don't want to go back home. They don't want to go back home. They want to.
The students, they at least they can speak Russian, I think, and they can like know some Russian history, so they can be more successful to get this to legalize themselves. Yes, in this amnesty, at least because if they speak really.
Okay. Please, Barrister Guzo, are you here?
Hello? Because I'm sorry, but I have no time. I have to go to my train because I will miss the train.
Okay.
If I can help you, like maybe 5 minutes, I can. Then I have to go.
Marina, please explain to us. if somebody is married here, must he pass Russian language to extend his visa?
Excuse me, what?
Somebody who is married, his visa is about to expire, 1 year visa. If you want to extend it, does he need Russian language test?
No,
No.
no, absolutely no. They only
But
have to, this is what good happened. Only one good thing happened. Those who has this 1 year visa, they don't have RVP, they don't have V, they don't have anything, just this 1 year visa. So they can extend this visa without going out of the country. So in the migration office, they can extend it. So this is only one good thing which happened. They don't need any languages, any tests, anything. Just go and extend it, but of course, not in the last day of this visa. So it's better.
Maria, one second, Maria. I have a question. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Please, the question I have is about Muscovites, people that have Moscow registration. Where do they go and extend their visa, their private visa?
Moscow, this is more difficult because
Thank
so
you.
I think like we in St. Petersburg, we have this красных текстильщиков. I think in Moscow you also have here like some place like this, like the main migration office of the city.
Pakrovka, yes.
But that is where that is the issue. You know, I raised that issue, Imo, if you remember when I was giving my report on extension. The people outside Moscow go to Salyanka. Why Muscovite? When you go to Pakrovka, they refer you to regional registration organ. And those places, when you go there, when you go there, they will tell you go back to Pakrovka, and Pakrovka will never extend you.
Yes,
So this is the
Pakrovka,
question.
yes, I remember the Pakrovka here.
Thank
I
you.
have been to 3 immigration offices.
Because they
Please keep.
I have been to 3 immigration offices about this Pakrovka also to extend this visa. They just keep on turning me from one place to another.
Thank
3
you.
immigration office. I have been
Thank
there.
you.
Even from last week, Monday. That was what I was going through. But yet, no result. Even Moscow here, I went to...
They said about Krasnoyarsk, the main one.
Okay.
Основание this amnesty. Основание this amnesty. So if they have the place, of course, to where they can be registered, when they can have registration. This is основание is this указ президента. This is основание. После 30 апреля, no, without основания, because only for those who will extend 1-year visa, they will extend the registration, of course, for the same reason, for указ президента about this. Нельзя, нет оснований, невозможно. Только можно, нет, возможно все сделать по этой так называемой амнистии только до 30 апреля. Все, что после 30 апреля, уже невозможно. Только Я же говорю, я отвечаю, я задавала эти вопросы миграционной полиции и отвечаю то, что мне они сказали. Вот, ну, я не сама придумываю, я отвечаю то, что мне сказала миграционная полиция. Значит, по основанию, вот они, вы не представляете даже, какие у них полномочия, то есть что они фактически могут делать. И на моей практике они делают. Даже когда на них подаешь в суд, когда обжалуешь их решение об аннулировании вида, об аннулировании РВП там, и так далее, обжалуешь эти решения, они в процессе, в самом судебном процессе, уже понимают, что они уже проиграли, они сами говорят, ну все, давайте мы вам все обратно выдадим, подойдите в среду к 305-му окну, мы у вас там все возьмем, все документы и выдадим вам вид. У меня вот даже такие варианты есть, понимаете? То есть они могут все, когда хотят, они могут принимать индивидуальные решения в отношении индивидуально человека, когда хотят. У них есть эти, power, эти полномочия, они есть. То же самое, как сейчас. До 30 апреля основание для легализации здесь – это указ президента. Если есть где зарегистрироваться, значит, на этом основании они могут зарегистрировать. На основании, если принято решение об, значит, не помиловании, даже не знаю, как это назвать, потому что я с трудом называю это амнистией, о легализации, вот, то тогда, соответственно, все вытекающие из этого последствия. Не могу сказать, что возможно при таком именно раскладе сделать годовую регистрацию. Я даже не возьмусь отвечать на этот вопрос, потому что, еще раз говорю, решения они будут принимать индивидуально. Вот они вправе принимать индивидуальные решения. Вот как им понравилось, захотели, приняли. Захотели, наложили ограничения, наложили. Не захотели накладывать ограничения какие-то прав, я имею в виду ограничения прав на гражданина, не будут накладывать. То есть настолько вот непредсказуемо, индивидуально, что не могу даже прогнозировать. Информации будет больше. Вот на сегодняшний день, вот, к сожалению, это вот вся информация, которая у меня есть. То есть информация, я имею в виду не то, что только я прочитала в законе, а еще информация из непосредственно миграционной нашей полиции. Вот. Возможно, скажем, в ближайшие неделю или 2 недели будет еще какая-то дополнительная информация. Я смогу сообщить, может быть.
Марина, есть еще один вопрос?
Please, gentlemen, wait a minute.
You must say you want to go.
Yeah, that's why I just want to ask the question. У нас есть ребята из Луганска. То есть у них такие вопросы возникли, да, вот, они там живут в Луганске. То есть муж из Нигерии, а жена из Луганска. Но она отказывается, да, вот, принять российское гражданство. Но муж хочет, да, чтобы ребенок был гражданин России. То есть они могут подать в это амнистии, то есть чтобы легализовать себе как состав Российской Федерации.
Нет, а при чем здесь, если она не хочет принимать российское гражданство, как, при чем здесь амнистия? Амнистия здесь ни при чем. То есть она должна либо принять кто-то, в данном случае она, поскольку живет в Луганске, она имеет все шансы получить здесь, как минимум РВП, а то и гражданство. Вот, соответственно, она должна этот выбор делать. Амнистия на нее точно абсолютно не распространяется.
Вот. One of the child, they have a child, and the father wants the child to get to get this amnesty without the mother. So is it possible?
That this is like
no, excuse me. They are from Lugansk. They are from Lugansk. They are from Lugansk. The mother doesn't want to take Russian citizenship, but they have a child together with this Nigerian. So the guy is asking if the child can apply for this amnesty to get himself legalized.
the child, but the child is her child or what? The child is how old?
How old? I don't have that information.
9 years,
I don't have that information.
9 years.
Only
Okay, 9 years. 9 years.
9 years, but no, no,
no, it's not possible.
Okay. Marina, quick question, please. Marina, quick question, please. There are information that banks are blocking money of Nigerians who have money in the bank, and yet, yes, how can they go about to get their money if they don't have documents? They cannot legalize. They cannot.
Yes, this is also, I forgot to say about this, that this is what they start doing. The banks start blocking money for those who are illegally here. This is all about this, again, amnesty. So they are just forcing people to go through this amnesty, to put them in the list and all of this, you understand? So this is like the instrument to
how can they collect their money back? Please explain to us as a lawyer. How can they get their money so they can? This process need money. To legalize, you need money. To travel, you need money. How can they do without money? Their money is in the bank.
Only through this procedure. Those who, if this person is legally here and his money was arrested, so there is another way to go about it. If this person is illegally here, in what I was talking before for 1 hour, so he has to go through this procedure. And after, as a result of this procedure, he will be legalized, so he can get the access to his money.
What of if it is refused? What of if it is refused?
Through the court, of
how will he get
course.
his money?
Through the court, of course. What?
If they refuse to legalize, how will he get his money back?
Yes.
I don't know how to.
If they refuse her,
he can try to appeal this to the court about the decision, only through the court.
But he's illegal. How can he apply to the court with an illegal document?
No, that was
he can give power of the attorney to someone who he can trust here and do this.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I really have to run already.
Let her go, please. Maria, yes, thank you very much. Imo, hold up, please.
Yes.
I think there is a lot to discuss. If we can adjust some other day because a lot of questions has actually not been answered. There is still a lot of things. Yeah. If we can.
Can I say something? Please,
thank you.
Please. Maria, thank you very much. On behalf of Nigerians and Africans in Russia, we appreciate what you have done today for us.
She left already.
Yes. Okay. Please, well, there's a Bashir that is asking about students. I think your question, the answer to your question has been given. So I don't know which other answer you need. You are here as a student, and then your school has refused to extend your visa. And if you have not had any problem with school, and you have not been given a fine, and you have not been detained by the police, or you have not been issued a deportation document, you are eligible to go and apply for the amnesty to continue your stay in the country. I think that's, she answered that question. The most important thing is that if by any means you have not violated the Russian law, you have chances of getting this amnesty.
With the good command of your with the good command of your Russian language.
Thank you.
Incompetence. Victoria Favor is asking, please wait a minute. Victoria Favor is asking, what about the people that have been arrested before and their fingerprints are taken? This is exactly what she explained. That if
they don't fall in.
If you're already a culprit to the Russian law, it doesn't protect you at all. You're already this is. So now what we have to do is to look for a way to, maybe you leave the country without you being taken to the deportation camp, or let's wait for the fate to happen. Thank you.
Yeah, please. I want to like say one of the things, repeat one of the things she said. If you are a student or you understand Russian language very well, you speak it and you can write it, and you have never been involved in any straf, that is, you have not jumped the bus or jumped the metro, or you have not been caught for any crime or anything at all, that means you're clean. She says there is a chance you will get it. There is a chance you will get it. So it is possible to try on that. But if you have been involved in any of this strap or fine, you have been taken to court before, you are asked to go home by yourself, you did not go, you are already in the system. She says it is dangerous, but you may be lucky. So she is not giving any guarantee on that and telling you, in her own words, you may not come out from that place.
Yeah.
This particular case, I think it is something everybody will go home. You think about it. I think we can have another time with Maria. We arrange it again, to maybe with more elaborate questions. But for now, her advice I appreciate so much, because she has been able to bring down some of those fears that we have. The fact that you don't speak Russian language, you don't write it, you can't talk about Russian history, you shouldn't go there at all, because that is the criteria that opens the door of the amnesty.
Yes.
If you go there without that particular package in your body and your mind and your brain, you may not come out from there. Now, she also said it's a two double-edged sword. Why? If you are caught after April without going to this process, they will put you in the list of illegal immigrants. But when you now go to court to challenge it, there will be a problem, because the judge will see that you did not take opportunity given to you by the president of the Russian Federation. So you find out that it's a double-edged sword. You did not go. You
and
go.
You went.
You are in danger. You go. You did not go. You are also in danger.
Oh my God.
That's why she said she believes that this is not totally a gift. It is more of a Trojan gift with too many parts.
Exactly.
They are not allowing anybody with you inside there. You are going there only, just like as you are going to heaven to answer to God. Nobody will assist you except Jesus Christ. Please wait a minute. There are questions on the forum. What about people with football ID? If you have violated the Russian law, if they have deported you, if they have given you fine, you are not eligible to this. This is what the lady said. So whether you came with ID or you came with no ID, as long as you have violated the Russian law in one way or the other, and you have been convicted administratively or criminally, you are not eligible. So now we have heard the question, we have heard the issues. Now our next step as the Nigerian Community Executive is to see plan B, to know how we can, still help our brothers and sisters that are in a difficult situation. I don't think, as Okuku say nothing spoiled. We are still alive. As far as there is life, there is hope. That's what I can say now. So please say what arrangement can the community put in order for those to do what to go back to school. Well, this is outside the amnesty. It's outside the scope of our meeting today. This, although all these questions will be taken and then we look into it and advise everybody here, please, when the Nigerian community calls for a meeting or when your sub-organizations call for a meeting, try to be there. Try to be there so that your questions and problems can be listened to. And then if something that can be taken to the Russian government, we take it to the Russian government. If something that can be taken to the embassy, we take it to the embassy. You are the only person that know your problem. We can't come to your house and start solving your problem for you.
Yeah, can I?
Yes, please.
Exactly.
Barrister, please wait a minute. Okija. Okija. Okija.
Sir?
Yeah, you raise your hand, please. What is your problem?
Okay, good evening, sir. The question I asked, I think I sent it to you already. Because
it has been answered.
No, it has not. It was not.
No, the question has been answered. That even if you have a medical, even if you have a medical issue, but you're illegally here, it has nothing to do with the amnesty.
Mm-hmm.
That question was answered. Maybe you didn't take weren't attentive.
Yeah, Nemo, allow our legal practitioners to speak so that we can round up. It's already going 10 and people have stayed for. So
is not here.
Can I say something?
Yeah, madam, please go ahead.
Thank you. Now, the requirement for this amnesty, like she rightly explained, 1, medical, language, then what else? Biometrics. Now, coming to biometrics, there is no way you can get biometrics without documentation. I personally went to Sakharova for that, to find out if that was true. Nobody should go to Sakharova, not even near that place, without papers, if you don't have a legal stay. They personally told myself and my husband that nobody, don't come there if you are not legal. So if they say this amnesty they want to give, you can go there without documentation, report yourself and come with these information. So how do you get that data? How do you not get a green card without document? So it's like the woman said, there is somehow. So, but I want to please inform all Nigerians, for you to go to Sakharova to go out for medical, because that's the only place you can also do your medical, the process they'll give you your green card, biometrics. Please, if you don't have a reading visa, don't go there. We requested, what about if they have registration? They told us that the person can go to police and resolve that problem of registration. If the police decide to allow the person get registration, that person can come back to Sakharova and they will have to verify from their top headers, their top officials. If that will also be possible, it's not even guaranteed that with the registration you can also get biometrics. So please, it is very clear. Nigerians, don't go to Sakharova for your biometrics. It's risky. When you go there, I don't think you're going to come out. So I just want to make that one clear. This is a personal experience. I went there to find out if that statement was true, but it's a false one. Please don't enter that place. Thank you.
Okay, stop. Please, there are some questions that are on the different on the platform. Someone asked a question: if the child is born here, does he have the right for amnesty? If the child is underage, is under your
custody.
It's under your custody, and you can't go independently to go and apply for amnesty. So there's nothing like using your child to pass through the gate of heaven. So
one good information about children: all children born in this country don't need exit visa to leave the country again. For now, don't need standing visa to leave the country. Carry your passport of the child, the passport of the child. You can exit the child from the country without transit visa. Confirmed.
No, but they will ask for the parents.
Yeah, the parents is going with them. Your parents, you are going with the child. You don't need to go and look for the visa for the child. The child can leave
but the parents are illegal. What happens?
The parents are going home. You have to go with the child. The parents decide to go home. When they are going, they don't need to get any document for the child. Just go with the passport.
Okay, they are going home. I thought you wanted them to go for an amnesty.
They are going to Nigeria.
Okay, please stop again.
Another thing I want to say, I want to employ the executive of the Nigeria community to please do something. It's a plea to me. I heard from the Dr. Tony Abugu when he was making his declaration of his finding that in Pakroka, they are refusing to extend visas for people. That is that I know what is going on. I know the reason. I know why. But if the Nigerian community can write a letter officially to the Russian police authority requesting to give us guidelines where can go to. I have a letter confirming that time they go to the place. Can somebody mute his play? Who's talking online? If they are going there to submit for extension, they go with copy of the reply. I'm very sure that the police letter I'm going to get from the police, because I've written such a letter to them, is that you can go to Pakrovka if your residence is in Moscow and extend your visa. So when time they go there, they go with a copy of that letter from the police that they allow you to go there. Why we are not going to Pakrovka today is because of personal hatred towards some group of countries. It's a personal thing which the authority of Pakrovka are using against most black people. So if the Nigerian community can do such a thing, a request, just a request, general, because we have lawyers here, to the central police officer in Moscow, please, what can be done?
Yeah, Oluremi, please, we'll talk about that later. I want to read some questions that are on the edition so that we have to accommodate Okay. Dr. Godwin, the questions on YouTube, you can, but they are not here to understand us. They are not listening to us. Okay, they are watching. Okay, they are watching. Okay. Now, why am I talking to these people that have it? So that when we call meeting again, people will come if they get their answers. So that's my aim here. So please, I want to read these questions. Anybody among the panel that has answer to it, please give concise answer, as short as possible. Thank you very much. Please, sir, is it true that after 5 years of fine, it has automatically been cancelled? With the children born here, we'll also have the amnesty. So I think we have answered the second question. And the first question, please, who will take that up? A minute, please, for the answer.
And that question has already been answered, Imo. The 5-year ban. The 5-year ban, you were told that, and individuals that are in this platform have been told that once you have a ban and the 5 years elapses, how you can get that rectified is by checking in the system whether it has left the system or not. And if it has left the system, you still need to get a clarification from over there that you are no longer in their blacklist.
We are still in
Thank you. It's only when you get that clarification now that you can now process your document further. Because while sometimes when the ban finishes, it takes them more than even 1 month for the thing to leave the system automatically. So, but when you write a reminder asking for clearance that you are no longer in their blacklist and you get that letter, you will now attach it when you will be formalizing your document further. And that's the only way you can now get yourself assured that you are legit in the country after the expiration of the ban. Thank you.
So one guy, Uche Steven, said that he had a woman say that if you have paid your fine, it will be all your fine, you may be considered. As we said before, this is 50-50. You don't know what will happen there. So we don't want to advise you to go and risk. But as Barrister Julius has said, Tony has said, you have to first of all clear yourself from the system that you are not there before you can risk going to that place. What about those that have their documents die?
Engineer, one question from here, one question from the YouTube, so that it do not look as if we are abandoning them. Let them read out their own questions.
Okay, Godwin from YouTube. Do you have anything from YouTube, please? If you have a place to register, Yes.
No, go ahead if you have the answer. No problem.
Tony, please answer the question.
Basically, when you go to the immigration police, because there's no court any longer that issues out the poстановlenie or the court resolution, as they call it, they will decide on whether you will be getting an exit visa or a non-deportation document. And if that happens, that will now determine what you are exiting with. Like I told you, and like I said initially, there are courts that are ready to give you a non-deportation visa, a non-deportation court resolution With that now, you can exit the country comfortably through an exit visa. But that's the only way you can handle that aspect, Dr. Godwin. Is when after the immigration police are processed, they will now tell you whether you will need an exit visa or not.
Please note that this meeting is recorded. Please note that this meeting is recorded. You can watch it later on when we upload it. Thank you. Go ahead. Who was talking?
Mr. Ezekalu, I am Felix, the Ghanaian guy. Please, I'm not among of your platform. Before this, there was this my Nigerian lady that sent it to me. She's a friend that I was able to even join. You know, I really appreciate how the Nigerians are being our brothers, because I can't find any Ghanaian platform doing all of this, and I really enjoyed joining this platform. But now, as a matter of fact, I like the answers and the questions coming. But I'll be happy if there's a platform I can join, or like a group or anything, so that, because as a matter of fact, I really need most of you, like my uncles, my daddies, your numbers, or like any handles that I can be talking to you directly. Like Mr. Barrister said, to exit the country without any ban. I'll be very happy, because I proposed my question, which was the student visa, and then I'm saying that my boss wants to give me I first my mom told me that I have to get the visa first and then exit the country within the 10 days and then come back. So with this one, I think I'll be needing much help from Mr. Barrister Tony, which I have to pay for the non-banned on me, so that I can come back with it. So I don't know whether I can get the social handles or any contact I can contact the big names here. That is my question now.
Any answer to that, please?
Yeah, can I say something? Hello?
Go ahead, Mr. President.
I'm here.
My brother, well, I think the platform, just that Nigerian community rule is that Nigerian community platform is for Nigerians. But what I will advise is for you to send your number to Engineer Imo or the Secretary of the Nigerian community. I'm very sure we will contact you and introduce how will I contact you, and through there we will get someone who will be able to help you through that.
You understand?
Engineer Imo, please, can you help us mute those who are talking on the ground, please?
The line is too much. I can't.
Thank you very much. So,
okay, so
I think Engineer Imo, that is the majority of today. Give him your number, he will contact you. I'm sure your issue will be discussed privately.
Okay, thank you very much. As you are speaking right now, I'm just sending Engineer Ezekalu message right now with my number, so that you get the necessary message. Thank you very much for my.
Thank you. Yes, there's a question, Engineer Imo, I want to answer. Someone wrote, she's married, divorced, remaining 3 months. Can she extend her visa? No, you can't, because within these 3 months, the amnesty will still be reading. So you are still legal here within 3 months. So you don't fall in that category. Secondly, according to the new Russian law that I understand very well, if you are married and after 1 year, you are divorced from your husband or your wife, and you have no child with that woman, you can still use your vid or any document you have through the process of that marriage. You will lose it. That's one of the new laws that came out.
Anyway,
but if you have
the law has been there for a very long time, because as the lady explained, when you have no reason of staying here, student to marriage you.
No, this cancellation was not there before. It's part of the new law.
No, it was there. No,
the cancellation was not.
You know, I had it.
Hello.
When you are married, if you have vid, and then you,
hello,
the vids are different.
We can hear you. Just hold on. We can hear you. Just hold on, please. You will ask your question now.
So, so if you lose that reason, Prichina, they normally call it Prichina, Paluchenia document. If that Prichina has expired, you lose that residency. That's the law. That's the law. The only time you can't lose your residency is when you have Russian passport. Each vid has a reason for you to get it, irrespective of the date. Business visa, business video, marriage video, anything at all. They have their codes are different. It's only someone that doesn't know the system that would know that those codes that are there are different. Business code, marriage code, child support code, and so on and so forth. Immediately that reason expires, you will lose it. The woman explained it.
So somebody asked a question about those who want to get married. My brother, if you see woman where you love, you go marry her. It's not something we will discuss here.
Hello, I have a question.
Yeah. You know what? Let me explain to you now. That's what I'm going to. If you find, first of all, I want you to understand that what we are saying here as a community is you find a woman you love. Love is the reason for marriage. Now, having said that, for clarity, see, if you apply for this amnesty, if you can speak Russian language, if you have no criminal record, if you have no pending case, you apply for this amnesty, you can get the reason to legalize yourself by going into that marriage. But without documents, that particular opportunity was given some time. That's why some people were able to wed without that. That particular window is closed. But now, if you want to wed this permanent stay, then you can apply for it, and you can, based on that condition, go and get married. Thank you.
Can I give a clarity on the law of marriage and the new law? Just as Ezekiel Luimo has told us, in the past, what it was explained to you was what was happening in the past. But the law has changed for some past women. I want to update on the latest information. And in the first place, for you to get married now in Russia, you must have a registration in Moscow, which you must have a visa. They didn't say talk of visa, talk of registration. You have a registration to state where you're going to get married, number one. Number two, the woman, both of you that come to the place to do marriage, they give you a day to get married. And if in the process you get married and you divorce the woman, for the first place, when you get married, that does not give you automatic guarantee to submit for any document. If you have visa, your visa is about to expire, go and extend it, fine. But for you to submit for Russian resident permit, you must have stayed in the marriage for nothing less than 3 years. Although the human rights people are fighting it now, that what if the man is abusive or the woman is cheating on the man? Must you endure another thing? Those are stories that they are still fighting in the parliament. As of now, that's what the law says, that you must be in the marriage for 3 years if you want to submit for document. If in the process of marriage you have got married and something happened within 3 years, you get your within 3 years you get your document, visa. The person, they are canceling your visa. You cannot have a document for marriage and later after I rush to go and do divorce, I want to maintain the marriage. They will cancel that marriage, that document for you. So if you have, what they are saying is that if your man is not good for you, you want to good divorce, exit the country. You can come back again, maybe somebody invite you and remarry and stay. But 3 years is what is required for you to submit, and within 3 years, you cancel your document.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Please. Okay, thank you. For those that don't write or speak Russian, can the embassy solicit for you? No, the embassy can solicit for someone to keep, for someone to another country to keep their citizen in their country. That's, I think, that's a simple answer for that. Please,
can the community organize Russian language for Nigerians who want to learn language? Can't we do it?
No, but we have it. We have it.
Hello.
Can you give up application where it is located?
Hello.
Yes.
Please, I want to ask a question.
I have question.
Please, who is speaking?
My name is Chinagorom Movia.
Okay. Please, Chinagorom, before you continue, I want to ask the president for adjournment of the, because it's already 10 o'clock and most of us have to go to work very early tomorrow.
Yeah,
maybe,
please, sir.
Yeah, maybe.
Please, sir. Please, sir.
Yes.
Allow him to ask his question before we go for adjournment. Allow him to ask his question.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I was born in the system 2019 because of Aruvepe that I have that 2018. Those people that have Aruvepe 2018. But that between that 2018, I went to Nigeria. Come back the same 2018. But along the line, 2019, I lost my wife when I took my daughter to immigration to have Pakroska to have a visa. Immigration police detected that my RVP was fake. Nearly. But they was trying to take me to immigration. To deportation camp. But before Boken come help me, bring me out. Now, since then, I have been going my case. After that time, I will go to court. My lawyer told me that I should go inside after they asked me about the birth certificate and everything. What is mother? Tell mother was lost. They told me that I should go. Give me strap 5,000, which I pay the same day. Broken, just try all the invest. Make sure that I went to Nigeria and send my daughter, give my family, take my daughter to my family so that they'll help me to train the child. But do not allow me to go. I decided to stay in Moscow. Around 2022 or 2023. No, I come marry 2020. I come marry 2020. Since then, me and my wife have been living. 2020, the same 2020 or 2030, when I want to take my daughter to home, they said that it's fake documents. So I started to stay. Since then, my wife have tried to remove my name and in blacklist. No way, they say that I must go. Because of it, I allow my wife to adopt my daughter. My wife have finished everything concerning adoption. They told us to go to where they call document more, so more documents. The immigration people were there that said that we cannot adopt the woman don't have any right to adopt her. First of all, they can't tell us to make my woman go register my daughter. My woman carry all the whole of the documents for his apartment. The document will take by house, come to the immigration office. The man we meet that day is not allowed to those people to permit my daughter from my wife's house. And we have adopted my daughter. Even the change of the mother of my late wife, change her name to my new wife now. But make sure that my daughter will get documents so that both me. No way. You know. Then we have go to the other side. When we finish there, my wife took me to Pakroska. They tell us that we don't have time. When we go Pakroska, they lock me up. So I'm supposed to go. I'm not supposed to be here. My wife told them that we have already married 3 years. This one happened last year. Why must you deport your husband? when I come, they said I should bring my passport. I bring my wife bring my passport. And that time I carry both my Nigeria passport or my daughter Nigeria passport. He said, who is the owner of the passport? My wife tells him that she's my daughter. He said, who is the father? He says me. Where is the mother? He said, his mother have already died. Late. They said that she should bring the birth certificate. We bring the birth certificate. What is the marriage certificate? We bring the marriage certificate. Where have I gone to court before? Yes, I have gone to the court 2 times. No deportation. All 2 of them, they give me stuff to go and pay. They come bring me out of the cell. They give me, say, we should go to, direct us one police station where they give us a visa so that me and my wife and child, my daughter will go to Nigeria and carry visa, come back. We go there, they reject to give us the visa too. So this thing, we have already come, even the school, now my daughter don't stop school. Where we live, Pakroska, they say that my daughter don't have any right to go to school here because I don't have any document. Even the late mother don't have visa. My white woman have already bring her own passport to make sure he papies my daughter so that we will go to school. They say no. My wife live in the Chetanovskaya, but he don't have any right to papis my daughter. She don't have any right to papis. I grant my daughter for documents here in Moscow. He leave Gorod. Because of it, we go to a refugee camp. That place where they call refugee, for them to help us to go to school. They don't try everything. Since over 3 months now, my daughter have never gone to school. It's at home. So we don't know where to follow. That's why I asked, is it anyhow we're going to do to solve all this problem? For my own side, I'm sorry that I come late. I don't know where the meeting started. Please.
Okay, can I come in?
Yes.
Hello. Yeah, my brother, I think I had you over this. I think one time I've had this case somehow. This is not something we discuss. I think what we need is to look for a lawyer who will handle that for you. There are some things. First of all, let me explain one thing. How long is that first deportation process? Is it up to 5 years now?
You're not giving me deportation, no deportation, only ban because of that Aruvepe. No deportation.
What was the condition of ban? If they say they ban you for Aruvepe, and that means they leave you illegal with it, because automatically they take your FVP from you, you become illegal.
Then so what did they say about it? They cancel it. And they tried to deport me that day. Because of Ken, made them not deport me.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you now. You may not know what someone had written on your file that day. That is the way I'm trying to go. So you need...
excuse me, the case has been closed. The case has been closed. It was accused for... the person that did the fake document is already... He has served sentence in jail. The man was being sentenced to jail. He has served his sentence already out. Let him see us after this meeting. We discuss it. I'll personally be ready to assist him. So don't let us waste time on this. It's a complicated issue. Contact the president, and me and President will meet together. We'll help you. I will help you to solve the case. It's not what to discuss on this point. So it's very complicated and long. Let's move ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Please, everybody should remember that we came to this meeting for amnesty program and the cons and pros of it. Please, every other legal issue, I want to beg the indulgence of the president for us to hold another meeting of the Nigerian community to answer legal questions of our citizens. If it entails inviting our lawyers, all our lawyers, brothers and sisters, and then putting some Russians also inside, then we do that. But for now, I think we have to call it a close. I don't know what the president is talking about it. But before we close, please, there are some questions that I have. Someone was quoting law 155.
Yeah, please, let us not take more than 4 more questions. 4 more questions, 2 from here, 2 from YouTube, please, so that people can go. It's already late. What I also want to suggest after all this is that we'll put a resolution based on all the things that have been said here, what Maria told us, the lawyer, and all the other things, basic things that are concerned this amnesty. We'll put it as a resolution so that we can share it in our forum, that this is what was discussed as resolutions.
I'm saving the chat. I'm saving the chat also. So your chat has not been lost. I saved the chat so that when we finish, the chat will be printed out. then the executive will look into the chat and then put out the question and answers accordingly. And then we'll move forward with it. So please, if your chat is here and your question was not answered, don't feel that we have forgotten about it. And I know I've lost my listen. We are here to help. We are here to help, and we are here to listen and know how the community can be fruitful to the citizens. This law 155, this is a legal term. I don't know any of our lawyers. Do you know anything about this law 155? The guy said that it was not answered. Anyway, we leave that for another decision. This one has been answered. Yeah. Through the voice codes, either through the voice or Galovni codes or administrative codes. I don't know. I mean, you can't just. This is an open question. Please, this question is for our lawyer in the house. If one is married and have submitted it for it is for developer and is ready. I tried to go get it, but could not, and now my visa expired. But I have a reading registration and I'm in school. The last time I went to collect the LVP, I was asked to wait for a call from them. Till now, I have not received any call. What should I do?
I have answer to that question. The person in question, I think he must have called me some time ago. And one of the reasons why they don't give you even though you submit, when you go there and you cannot speak you brought in the first place. I think the person went there, were asking questions about you, about your wife. You cannot answer simple questions. Of course, they have the opportunity to say, okay, you go, they will reconsider it. If you go back second time, it's likely they will cancel the RVP based on the fact that you cannot speak Russian language, even though you have certificates. The police have given that right not to do that.
Someone wants to get married but doesn't have a document. You can't get married if you don't have a document. Please, that's a short answer. Godwin, do you have any question from there?
Two from YouTube and we close, please. We'll go all the ones we do. We'll later go into it later.
Okay, all the ones that will go. Please, Godwin.
She is in Nigeria, is married to a Nigerian. Oh, I don't understand.
Come again. Then the case is tough. Yes.
Let me answer, please. Don't be angry. If you can speak Russian language, if you can explain Russian history, if you have no criminal record, if you have no pending fine, then you can take the chance of going for this amnesty.
Exactly.
That is just the grand norm. There's no two way about it. The procedure have been laid down, so we should understand that you must have these things for you to benefit from this amnesty, if you can call it amnesty according to the law. If you don't have it, you can't benefit from it. Kill it.
Yeah, if you have been arrested, if you have been arrested and your fingerprint has been taken, please, you're already against the law.
Yeah, I want to say something also. The fingerprint, the biometrics are being collected also by in the police station. The police do that also. So
please, Godwin, can you mute the person, please?
You can go to your nearby police station where you live and get it done.
Okay.
Another part of
I want to say something, Mr. President. That doesn't make mistake. People are making mistake of thumbprinting and deportation. It's possible somebody go to a police station, they thumbprint you for their record purpose. They don't deport you. Only the court. Up to now, only the court, you are taken to court, and court has deport. That's when you have deportation. Thumbprinting in deportation does not mean they have deported you. So you have to get very clear. So when you ask the question, let us say, what do they mean by thumbprint? Maybe just for clarification cases to identify you in the police, that's why they thumbprint you. That does not mean deport. Deport was only, in the past, has been imposed only by the court and not by thumbprinting. So if you don't court order, you don't and say they went, police caught me, they thumbprinted me, and they said I should go. Have I been deported? No.
And to clarify, and also to clarify, this medical, it is only Sakharova that approved medical. There is no other place. They will not accept medical from any other hospital. It's only through Sakharova. And for you to go and do medical in Sakharova, you must be documented, very clear. You both should know this. Biometrics and medical, they go together. It's the same process. And it's only Sakharova that is allowed. And if you don't have documentation, you can't go there. You can't get medical. You can't get a green card. Very clear.
Someone got married and divorced. Please,
Can I say something, please? Can I say something, please? I want to say something. According to what the lawyer told us today, if you write Zableni that you want to legalize yourself, that's the first step. That you want to legalize yourself. I believe with that right from the police, Zableni you wrote to the police, they will give you clearance to go and do your fingerprint and medical. The first step is for you to write Zableni that based on this amnesty, I have been illegal and I want to legalize myself. Based on that, the police will approve it. If they approve it to start the process, then you can go and do the biometrics. I don't think the law will not give you a space to go and do the biometrics and the medical if they have given the amnesty. So I believe that's the opening key, according to the lawyer.
You see,
what you just explained now, sorry, Tony, what you just explained now is what is the information we got from Sakharova. Once this paper is written to the police, it is now the duty of the police to approve whatever it is for you to be able to get yourself registered. They will not approve registration for you. With the registration now is what you now go to Sakharova. The Sakharova said, how is all this now? Later they will say, no, yeah.
Godwin, please mute that person.
If you know, prepare time of absence.
Thank you. So, like you said just now, once you go to the police will not clear you and not give you maybe probably rights for you to be registered. Do not get registration in your place of residence. That registration is what you now, take to Sakharova for medical and green card. But they told us when you get there, they will not also consider when you not come with whatever police has given to you as registration now, they will not consider you if they will give to you. They said if the answer will come from only the boss. That's what they said. But from what the lawyer explained here, she has made it clear. I believe once the police gets approval, when they give you approval for registration, I think Sakharova will honor it for your medical and for your biometrics. I think we should start from there. That will be the best.
Okay, gentlemen, I think we have to.
Can I explain it? Can I help that guy? If you come from Belarus and you came here to get married, I will advise you to please look for a way to go to the police to get the fine without deportation. With the paper which they give you, leave the country, go to Nigeria, get eviction, come back to the country so you can be in the system of Russia. Oh, yeah, exit visa is cancelled, but you need to get the police court order so you can get without deport or deport before you could leave out to make things easy. Now, Dr. Tony told us that I can actually arrange to get everybody without deport to leave the country. So you can just pay the fine, no deport, you take it to the country. That's what Tony told us earlier today.
Yeah, so someone asked a question. I think Victoria Favor asked a question. They were just arrested and then their fingerprints were taken, but they were not detained or nothing. They just took their fingerprints and then left them. So they're asking me if they are eligible to this amnesty. I think
they are eligible.
You are eligible, but as we have learned, it's 50-50. I don't want to. Victoria, I hope we have
if you can speak, if you can speak Russian language and you can recite the Russian history, that is the most important part of that discussion. Engineer.
Okay, I think we have to close. Yes.
So we need a closing prayer.
Yeah, before we close in prayer, please, I want to share the president to please organize something similar to this. You can see the activities of Nigerians here. So on concern Nigerians, all of them will come out. So please try to organize this thing on a frequent basis to address issues concerning Nigerians. But just take topic, and I'm sure Nigeria will come out. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, she says she can speak Russian language 70%. Well,
that's okay. That's fine.
And I can read and write very well. Then you are Russian. Then make you carry the.
Yeah, let me say something. I think what I would want to suggest is this. If we can get, like she said, she can read and write 70%. That's a very good mark. Now, if there's no other minus what the fingerprint they took at the police station, if there's no other issues, I would suggest we find a way to organize people with clean records, even if it's 3 or 4, for a trial. We'll consult with lawyers, see how we'll go about it. Let us give a trial. Let us, all of us, not go there. But we cannot say people should not try this. According to what it is, if you don't try, it's a trap. You try it, it's a trap. So better you try it. So we'll pick some few people who are interested to go for a start. They will discuss with a lawyer, with the lawyers. They will go with the lawyers. And I'm sure the lawyers will go there first, do the findings before you people go there. But let's start in that way. So that even if it's the first batch of 3 or 4 people, we try it before going forward. That's my suggestion. But I believe I will discuss with the executive members of Nigerian community. I will discuss with the subhead of all the other union leaders. We'll talk about it. I'm sure we're on it. Then I'm sure we'll come on the way forward. But I think it's something we don't need to try. Thank you. In the absence of that, please, we need a closing prayer.
Please, someone suggesting that we'll be having this Zoom, this type of Zoom meeting once in a month.
Yes, I think
it's allowed. We are aiming at that. We're aiming at that. But you know, people have things to do, and then if we put it once in a month, and then our subgroups are also having meetings and so on. And
Hello.
So forth. So
good evening, everybody.
So we're trying to limit. This was an important issue, and then we try to put it up for the
I beg, I get question.
Please, I'm talking. Yes, so the executive of the Nigerian community will look into how we can be having this type of, let's call it symposium. and not general meeting or something like that. Let's just call it symposium, legal symposium, so symposium, and so on and so forth. And then people should be coming and be laying their views. And the messages that have been sent on this platform, I've saved it. Godwin, I don't know, those ones are the YouTube. Can it be saved also, or would they leave the? Okay, they were there. So later on, we collect all these messages and then give answers to them, and if eventually we might publish it on the platform for people to get access to them and then know their problem without even, they might not even ask for their problem if their question has been answered. So I think this guy that said of this law 155, you still didn't give me anything to give an answer to you, because you just quoted the whole law and nothing has happened.
Please allow that person to speak. I beg, the one that was
okay,
interrupted.
who is speaking, please? Unmute him.
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
Yeah, good evening. I'm Ibrahim Sani. I'm Ibrahim Sani. I'm the one asking that question, but though I didn't frame the question properly, so I want to ask it properly. Yeah,
Ibrahim
in
Sani,
regard
yes,
to the
Hello?
yes, yeah, I'm a Ghanaian, a friend to yeah, a friend to Barrister. Yeah. In regard to the decree, it came with this article 115, Federal Law Article 115, Federal Law 115. What's the effect of that law in regard to the decree?
We don't even know the law. We are not legal guys.
No, you see, the decree, the first paragraph 1. Okay, when you read it down there, it says or a minute. Let me quote it properly from here. A minute, please. A minute. 1 minute. Please hold on for me, please. A minute. Okay.
Why he's checking? Okay, if you have not been arrested.
No, I'm done. Let me quote it directly from here. Okay. Yeah. It says, I read. Okay. He said, or from 1st January to 30th April 2025, regulate their legal status in the Russia Federation in accordance with Federal Law number 115. What is the effect of this law to the decree?
You have to go to that law 115 to know what the law is talking about.
Yeah, because I listened to the lady, the lawyer, and she didn't mention anything about it. But this
can I explain? The law 115 talks about it's a regulative law that keeps the foreigner in the country. The law that says that you must be registered in the country, you must have visa, you must have working permit, just a general law. 115, 114 is just a law that compose the status of being a foreigner living in Russia. So they are referring to that law. The government, the Russian president is referring to it. In according to the law that governs your stay in Russia, these are the new developments. Finish. If you look at any paper they give you, you go to court, they will refer to law 115. Just the law that governs your stay in Russia for foreigners.
Okay, please, shall we close? Who will pray for us? God will pray for us, please. I don't know if you go to church.
No, it's not joke.
And then our Muslim brother should also pray for us if he's still in the house.
No comment.
Well, someone asked a question. If you are not in communication with your wife that you have married, then you have no reason to stay in the country. The reason that made you stay in the country is your wife, and you are not in communication with the person.
Pray.
Pray, yes. Amen. Children, I didn't know you can pray. No problem.
He's a pastor. You have not heard. He's a man of God.
I want to express thanks to whoever organized this thing, whoever provide the platform for us. Thank you very much. We appreciate
Uncle
you.
Kenny, it's me. Talk to me direct. It's me. Thank me direct.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I didn't know. Yeah.
Yes.
Is it
what of the Muslim? Who's going to give us prayer in a Muslim now?
No, you do that one.
Volunteers. No, I'm not a Muslim.
Okay, gentlemen. Let's call it a day.
Okay,
thank you very much.
Goodbye.
I want to, please, 1 minute, please. I want to thank everyone that participated. Barrister Julius Guzo, Dr. Barrister Tony Abugu, Engineer Architect Kenny. We appreciate you. And I also want to thank the former Vice President of Nigerian Community, Pastor Mrs. Rachel Omobude, for providing her Zoom for us. She has always been there for us. Whenever we not only Zoom, even food. Whenever we call her, we thank you so much. And I also want to thank all Nigerians here, the executive of Nigerian Community, for all their efforts. May God bless us, and I'm sure we are going to organize it and plan how to help our people in Russia. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
And Ghana was here too.
Yeah, brother from Ghana.
Charlie, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Ezekalu, I'm just expecting. Mr. Ezekalu, I'm just expecting.
I beg, somebody should volunteer to teach us some of the Russian histories. That one is important too. The language we can easily learn, but the few histories, I think if anyone can volunteer to throw light on that, it will as well help so much. Thank you all.
Okay.
And Mr. Gordon, I think your Facebook, I book an appointment there. So I hope if you check your messenger, you see me there. I don't have your contact. I don't have anything. You understand? Like what I was saying, I'm this Ghanaian guy disturbing this manager just because our jollof tastes better. Now you guys want to ignore me.
This guy.
Okay, thank you, seniors. So, Mr. Gordon, I will see you there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Felix, Felix,
yeah.
please, I will chat you, and then please you revert back to me on the. To be frank, most of the things that have been discussed, that you said, I've forgotten it. I'm an old man.
Okay.
So,
okay.
So you can see my face.
Okay.
I'll chat you privately, and then you get back to me.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, yeah, bye. So
thank you. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Yeah,
it's a pleasure.
Yeah, extend our gratitude to Ghanaians in the country, that we want to be together. We want to save Africa. We want to make things happen for foreigners here. So please let them understand that we are here, and one day we'll come to a meeting also and then share our own experiences. Please extend your invitation to us. We must surely be there. I think one day we might hold a common cultural or anything, Ghana and Nigeria, and then let Russia know that Ghana and Nigeria have been brothers and they have been performing perfectly. Thank you very much, everybody, and good night.
Okay, we'll do so. Yeah, you're welcome.